Hi guys, who the heck does the scheduling of guests on the Politics Live show? As once again, former Chancellor under Liz Truss, Kwasi Kwarteng was invited on. Remember him? He's the guy who, after trashing the economy with his mini budget, was toasting it with people from the City of London who were no doubt making lots of money at Britain's expense. Anyway, he claimed that there's still lots of time for the Tories to turn things around, whatever that means. But also that the polls will narrow as there will be greater scrutiny of what Labour will do. Have a listen to this tripe.
I don't believe that we're 28 points behind. That's what I'm hearing on the doorstep. We're in a difficult place. I totally accept that. But I think that, I don't even know when the election will be. People are saying May. I don't think it'll be in May. And I think there's more time. And as the time progresses, there will be a lot more scrutiny on what Labour have to offer, what Labour are saying. And I'm pretty sure that the polls will narrow. But I don't deny we're in a difficult...
Don't deny we're in a difficult spot. Look, I don't believe there will be an election in May. I'll get to that in another video. But why the heck was Kwasi Kwarteng invited on? Like, what does he add to the conversation? This is a guy who's basically an arsonist. And then he's been invited on to ask his advice on, I don't know, planting trees or something. It's ridiculous. Why is he on? What does he add to the conversation? Now, when he talks about, well, we're in a difficult spot, but I do believe the polls will narrow. Look, I keep saying this election will be a referendum on the incumbent. Are people happy with the status quo? Are people happy with what the Tories have done over the last 14 years? No, they're not. And no matter how much he wants to spin this is what people are going to vote on. They've been trying immigration, that hasn't worked. They've tried the economy, cutting taxes, that hasn't worked. What the core problem for most people is can I pay the bills? Can I feed my family? Can I pay the rent? Can I pay my mortgage? These are the principal concerns of the public. Not the culture war, not boats, not anything else. These are the principal concerns. And you're not addressing them. You have no plan to address any of those. You can spin things and say, well, if you vote for us, we will do something in the future. People need results now, not a promise for next year or the year after or 2030 or something like that. People want results at this moment because they're going through a cost of living crisis at the moment. What are you going to do about it? What are you doing about it should be the question, not what will you do about it, because you have the levers of power now. This is the problem. If you listen to some of the questions and the answers from Conservative MPs and ministers, they talk about, well, this is what we're going to do in the future. They are in power at the moment. What are they doing now at this time? Nothing. Sweet FA for people who are struggling at the moment. So when people go to vote, they're not going to vote on, well, maybe the Tories will do something for us in the future. They are voting against the Tories now. You've had 14 years to turn things around. You've had 14 years to grow the economy, to deal with the problems that you're claiming that you will deal with. And people are tired. People have looked at the NHS, it's crumbling. They're waiting for NHS appointments. They're not getting them. They're having to wait years in some cases. They can't get dentists. They have to pull their own teeth out. These are real problems that people are facing now at this moment. So there's no point talking about, well, what about Labour? What are they going to do? This is about distracting the public from your failed record. See, you could try and improve your chances by actually doing something now. But it seems the Tories either don't care or they only care about the richest in society. So as they go out the door, what will they do? Cut taxes for the rich, funnel a bit of extra cash to their donors, and then just wave goodbye and leave a salted earth for the next government. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.